You too, welcome back with another video. This is Warrior for Christ. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss how semen retention can make you look and feel younger as a man. So, for me, in my own personal experience with practicing seed retention and abstaining from ejaculation, it has really helped my energy increase. I feel a lot vibrant. You know what I'm saying? I'm more active, I've noticed, and looking younger in terms of my face. You know, my face has definitely smoothened out. My skin, all that. Pores washed away. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the seed retention, but that also helps. But you can also use a skincare, apply a skincare routine like T.G. Henley. That helps too. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of those pores, pimples, zits, all that junk. And really, smooth out your face and all that stuff. But when it comes to, making you feel younger, I'm talking about as a kid. Remember how you felt as a kid? You just had more energy. You just had more of an imagination, more wonder in your life, and you just felt more free. You know what I'm saying? And a lot more active as well. That energy that you had as a kid will come back when you practice seed retention. You hold on to your life force. When you keep that intact, you will notice how more alive you feel each and every single day. You see, one of the very, problematic things about ejaculation, masturbation, all that, beating the drum and all that stupid stuff, is that you feel lifeless. You feel more tired, exhausted. You don't have a joy for life like you used to. Because when you were a kid, you were more pure. You didn't know about sex. You didn't know about your thing downstairs. You didn't know anything that was sexual, At least not until a certain age, maybe about 12, 13. When whatever age your parents may have taught you about the birds and the bees, but before that even happened, you were pure. You had a lot of energy, a lot of life, a lot of joy, right? See, when you're not playing with yourself, it's easy to feel that joy. It's easy to feel alive, have that energy and just be active all day. Have this imagination and this kid-like energy. And for me, that has came back, when practicing for 10 months. You know what I'm saying? My journey has been on and off, but I'm currently still retaining right now. So for me, when I look back at my older pictures from like 2015 to 2019, it's like I aged. Like I aged 5 years older or something. And then I look at my face now when practicing abstaining from ejaculation, right? It's like I can see a difference in how I look, how vibrant I looked. And I still am today, versus when I was always jerking off, wasting my semen, you know what I'm saying? Being a fool. I did not look the best at all. I looked like shit, just to keep it a buck. I didn't have no life in me at that time. I looked dead in the eyes completely. A little bit of bags, more bags than usual at that time. My face was not smooth. My facial skin just was not smoothing out had a lot of pores, zits. And then ever since I got on this practice, and the more I've abstained and the more time I practice, it's made me look younger. It's like I aged backwards, you know? And that's a good thing because as a man, you don't want to be grown up too fast in terms of, your looks. As far as your looks is concerned, you don't want to look old and washed up. You don't want to look measly and you don't want to look all measly and, worn out, especially if you're in your 20s, even your 30s, 40s. You still want to have that vibrant energy, that kid-like energy that you used to have when you were a child. The only difference is you're an adult. So applying that energy that you had as a kid to now navigating life as an adult male, that's a huge benefit when it comes to practicing retention. Because the way I look at retention is I look at it as a life supplement. You know, to me, it's a life supplement. It's something that can boost your confidence. It's something that can give you that boost of energy that you need to stay productive, to stay on point, to stay mentally sharpened, and it helps. There's benefits to this if you give it time. You got to give it time first. You can't just go one day without playing with yourself, ejaculating, and think that you're going to retain all the benefits. It don't work like that. It takes discipline to rewire your brain from that old habit, right? To getting rid of that cheap dopamine, going on that dopamine detox. Because when you ejaculate as a man, like self ejaculate, that is cheap dopamine. Basically, you're cheating life. If you're playing with yourself just for instant gratification, you're cheating yourself. And you don't want to cheat yourself at all. You don't want to do that. You don't want to cheat your way through life and take the easy way out. Because in life as a man, there is no easy way out. You got to take the hard route. Oh, yeah, we got to definitely take that hard route. You know? But my main point, man, in this video, you're going to look younger. You're going to retain your youth a lot longer, especially when you eat the right foods. You take care of your body. It's not just about retaining, it's about taking care of your body, eating the right foods with nutritional value, working out, you know, taking the right supplements, the right vitamins, and, getting some sunlight. It's very sunny out today, so I'm finna get me some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this makes you feel and look younger. But you have to give this practice time. A month to 2 months, you're going to start seeing some benefits come your way, you know, and you want to retain those benefits. So for you, you have to learn to stay away from the corn, stay away from cheap dopamine, because that's easily ruining your life, right? Because the more you entertain adult content and then self ejaculation, you're losing more life in you. You lose connection to the Holy Spirit. Your spirit becomes drained. You're not going to be able to think as clear. Your energy will deplete. You don't believe me? Okay, well, keep doing what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? You probably know for yourself how you feel every single day. You self ejaculate. You watch the corn. You got your tissues. You got your lotion and all that stuff. And you know you foul for doing that. And if you feel guilty and shameful, and then you look at yourself in the mirror, you're in your 20s as a young man, and you don't like the way you look, you need to fix that issue. You know, you don't like yourself how you look right now due to, that cheap dopamine habit that you keep enacting all the time. You got to fix that quick. And you got to do something about the lifeless feeling that you have every single day. Every single time you ejaculate, you watch the corn, it's doing something to you on a spiritual level, as well physically and mentally. You know, this stuff can affect you. Bad habits like that can affect your everyday walk in life. Real talk, you know? So if you go for a time of abstinence, retaining your seed, I guarantee you, if you felt like you was older than expected, than what you looked like, right? And you felt old, even though you're like at a younger age, I guarantee you start practicing retention for 2 months, 3 months, you're going to start to regain your youth back. I'm telling you the truth. You're going to start to regain that youthful energy back. But I'm telling you, it's not going to happen overnight. You got to give it time. Because I saw that youthful energy come back in me the more that I abstained. I saw it in my face. I saw it in my energy, my spirit, you know, being more productive, not having as many lustful thoughts. And not to say that I don't have lustful thoughts, I do from time to time. But that's something that, as a man, I got to control that. Real talk. So you want to feel vibrant and youthful. Like if you're in your 20s, your 30s, 40s, you still want to be vibrant, youthful, because that's going to sustain your living. You know, life is a beautiful thing when you let go of the cheap dopamine. I feel like cheap dopamine, it really holds us back from really enjoying life to the fullest. Like just from a natural standpoint, just the little things of life that we can start to enjoy again if we learn to sexually discipline ourselves, right? So that being said, man, I hope this video helped anybody that watched. If this video helped you in any way, give this video a like, for the algorithm. Subscribe if you are new. More content is to come. Thank you all for watching. This is Warrior for Christ. I'm out, and peace.